G'day and welcome everybody. Now, I'm an Australian, which means that shit's expensive here. And I figured the best way to kind of articulate that is to show you what drugstore means to Australians versus what it means, well, in America, because let's be honest, you guys are one of the biggest makeup industries out there. So I have a bunch of crap in front of me that is Australian drugstore, and then stuff that is American drugstore that I'm just gonna kind of like show you what the price ranges are so that you get an idea of how it works here, and then maybe you'll feel sympathy and make our makeup cheaper. Unlikely, but I can try. I'm going to start with brands that Americans have probably never heard of because they're Australian brands. First up is this one called Mode. Now this is very typically Australian, like a drugstore brand, because you can't swatch these. You buy them in the supermarket. They're exclusive to a supermarket that we have called Coles. This is a lipstick that cost me $3 in Australian, and all I had to go by was what it looks like in the tube. So I had no idea if it was going to be good until I put it on my face. And, you know, that's not cool. They also do, they do a whole range. So I've got blushes from them and lipsticks, but I've not been game enough to try anything else because everything else goes near your eyeball. And I can't swatch it. You can't test any makeup unless you go to a makeup shop or like a chemist, which is a pharmacy for Americans. Next brand I'm going to be showing you is called Fifth Avenue. Now individually, this blush, you can't swatch it either, so all you have to go by is the color in the tube. And this is is it $8? It's like $6 to $8 for this. This is just flimsy plastic packaging, but like, it's actually a good brand, don't get me wrong. I actually don't mind Fifth Avenue stuff. I have an illuminator from them, a bronzer, this eyeshadow palette, which honestly just gives me life. The matte shades aren't very pigmented, but the glitter ones are, so that makes it worth it for me. Lipsticks, like I had no chance to swatch these until I got them home. So, you know, that's what drugstore is. I bought those from Kmart, which Americans have, and it's actually the same as our Kmart's. Cool. Another drugstore brand that we use, Savvy. This is actually one that we can swatch because it's in a pharmacy. Basically, it's in a drugstore. It's a place called Priceline, and this you could actually swatch and test it, so that's why I'm like fine to buy it, but it's not very good quality. Like this is drugstore, and this cost $7 or $8, I think. Australis, they aren't drugstore, but you can buy them in the drugstore. Basically, the way that Australia defines drugstore items is if you can buy it in a supermarket or in a chemist, it's considered drugstore. This is $10.50. And again, it's swatchable, but only when it's in like Priceline, for example. You can't swatch it in Kmart, you can't swatch it in Big W if they sell it in Big W mostly. Yeah. You can't swatch these unless they're in the chemist, which is really frustrating. But here's where we start doing comparisons. This is a Wet n Wild mascara. In America, this is like $2, $2.50. I paid $7, $8 for this, and I had no idea what the tube was like. I just saw a $5 mascara and went, ooh, I would test that out. I got really lucky. That's actually a very good one. Another example of that is this. This Essence mascara was $4.70. In America, I know it retails for about $2, $2.50. And it's like, this is a drugstore for you guys, and it's really expensive here. We move on to the stuff that you guys sell that we can buy. Maybelline Lash Sensational. This is, what, a $9 mascara in America, I believe? This is drugstore brand. Maybelline is a drugstore brand. This is a $25 mascara, I believe, in Australia. And I only got lucky that it was $10 because Maybelline was having half price at Woolworths, which is another supermarket of ours. NYX. This is one of your Wicked Lippies. This is, I think Wicked Lippies are like $6 in America. This retails at full price for $12, $13 here in Australia. Maybelline Matte Lipstick. This is a really lovely lipstick, by the way. It's like one of my first red lipsticks ever. I paid $25 for this lipstick. I paid $10, I think. This retails for $10. I actually got this on sale. This retails at like $10 in Australia. It's like $2 in America. So this is why Australians bitch at Americans for having drugstore products that are like $5 and under. Because we don't get that shit. And if we do get that shit, we certainly can't test it until we buy it. Yeah, if our products are under $5, you may as well go to eBay and buy something, and that's about the same luck you're gonna have with quality. Mode, for example, and Fifth Avenue are brands that I've tested and have been really lucky to find that their products are actually good. These lip creams, for example, super opaque, super pigmented formula, really, really nice quality. They sit really well on the lips, but only the dark ones. The light ones are really streaky and they're transparent and they don't work. Their eyeliners, I can't test for. I'm not game enough to try them on my face because you can't swatch them. You can't tell the quality. There's this brand called BE. It's $2 for everything. Hate the shit. Can't stand it. It's chalky and it's not pigmented. With the eyeliner that I tried, basically flaked off the moment I blinked. So, you know, ColourPop, you guys love ColourPop. It's like, what, $5 for one of these. If I want to get it shipped to Australia, it's going to cost me $25 shipping, and that's only if I don't get also charged for customs. By the time you apply the exchange rate, it's fucking ridiculous to send shit here. Which is why we know that it's like, okay, yeah, Wet n Wild's a little bit more expensive because you have to send it here. But once you factor in the exchange rate and shipping, we're still paying very inflated prices for things. I just wanted to rant about that, to give you an idea of what it's like to be an Australian trying to buy makeup. And also, as a note, quite a lot of the makeup that I own, I either bought here from Priceline at like 50% off or more. I bought off eBay or Wish or AliExpress, like these brushes are from eBay. I've done the video, you've seen it. Or I got it while I was in America. And when I got it while I was in America, it's because it was really fucking cheap. Like my NYX brow stuff was like $3, and that was just like unfathomable to my poor Aussie brain. When I went into a Target and saw NYX products, something that I thought was like a really high-end brand because their quality is just touted about constantly, and it was like $5, $10 for stuff, I just was like, you know what I mean? So I just thought I'd make this video to inform everybody, all the Americans and whatnot, so that you understand why I made the channel, why I made this what it is because I want to show people that yes, this shit's expensive, and yes, the only reason I own a $25 lipstick is because I actually bought it for $10 when it was on a clearance. I made do with what I got, and that's why I'm making these videos, because I want people to see that even though I might have like quite a lot of makeup, I've got it by circumstance or luck, or because I visited America, or I found a really good bargain, and that it doesn't matter what you have access to, you can do stuff. Like the skincare that I use is really cheap. I think the most expensive skincare I have up there is probably a $30 bottle of something, but I got it for free in a bag of good shit. Yeah, this was a rant video and I apologize for that. If you don't want to watch it, I completely don't blame you. But if you want to stick around and see more of my wonderful crap, don't say crack. I almost said I mean,
come and look at my wonderful crack.
No, I was thinking of cocaine.
Oh, I thought you were going porn now.
Nah. If you want to stick around though and see more of my wonderful craps, click like, click subscribe, leave me comments, follow my social media, go and watch my past videos, leave me suggestions for new ones, and with that, stay beautiful and I'll see you guys next time.